Hi, just letting you know that there is something really stupid in the Quran. Uh, there's a Quran challenge created by the Quran, well actually Muhammad, that goes, the challenge is to bring a surah or verse like the Quran, and according to the Quran you won't be able to. I kid you not, it says that, you know? Uh, I, anybody who writes a string of words in a sentence has written something like the Quran. And if you want to make it more like the Quran, you'll begin your surah, your verse, with Bismillah, in the name of Allah, most compassionate, most merciful. When you do that, it'll be more like the Quran, you know? And you can even make it more like the Quran if you write your surah or verse that, I'd say surah in this case, that promises reward in the afterlife if you do good deeds, and promises a threat of burning in the fire if you disobey Allah. Yeah. And then if you want to make it even more like the Quran, get it? Like. The challenge isn't to bring something better. The challenge is to bring something like the Quran. You see? You can even make it more like the Quran if you add, and Allah is most wise knowing, or and Allah is most knowing wise. You can make that, you can make it even more like the Quran if you add that at the end. One of the challenges of this of the Quran is to bring a surah like the Quran. So I'll make one up off the top of my head. Okay, here it is. Yeah. In the name of Allah, most compassionate, most merciful. Gardens of bliss are those that obey our signs. There shall be rivers of wine and virgins for those who obey our signs. Woe to those who do not heed what our messenger has warned. The fire shall greet them, and they shall taste the sting of our scorpion. See, you get both a threat, you get both a promise and a threat. That is so Quran. That is like the Quran. And then if you want to add more, then you'll add, for Allah is most knowing, wise. And there it is, even more like the Quran. Of course, if you tell a Muslim this, he'll say, well, you have to bring it in Arabic, even though there's no mention of bringing it like Arabic. And they'll say, well, it doesn't rhyme. Of course, you find out it doesn't even mention about rhyming. It just says bring something like the Quran. And then they'll say, oh, it's not eloquent. And then you ask them all, bring up a surah or verse, bring a verse, an ayat that sounds like, that sounds eloquent to you. And you know something? They never do. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. Listen, well, it only sounds eloquent in Arabic. Oh, do you know Arabic? I want to tell you something. The Quran challenge is no challenge. It's the stupidest thing to show that the Quran is... all you get are Muslims defending. That's it. Defending it. That's all. Yeah. You can bring something exactly like the Quran, not just like not like the Quran, but exactly like the Quran, and they will fight. They'll saw your head off to say it's not the Quran at all. It's nothing like the Quran. Yeah. So, but anyway, the challenge is to bring something like the Quran, and anyone can, really. Anyone can bring something like the Quran. It is no challenge at all. Bye.